Chosen one, the universe is trying to whisper secrets of your destiny, but you might be the one silencing it. It's time to break that silence before your divine appointment is missed. This urgent message is exclusively for those chosen ones who feel a burning desire for more but can't seem to break through the noise. Because by the end of this message, you'll have the keys to not only hear, but command the universe to deliver on your dreams. These blockages aren't external forces. They're the three seals: fear, doubt, and unworthiness forged within your own consciousness, clouding your perception of divine guidance. As a messenger who's walked this path, I've studied these seals, recognized their whispers, and found the keys to shatter them, not just for myself, but for countless others ready to awaken. Breaking these seals isn't just about removing obstacles. It's about igniting your inherent power to manifest the life you are destined to live, a life of boundless joy, purpose, and impact. The universe isn't punishing you, chosen one. It's mirroring back the areas where your decisions need to align with your divine path. Your struggles are not random. They are divine lessons cloaked in chaos, waiting to be deciphered. Before we delve deeper into understanding how these seals manifest in your reality, I invite you to take a moment to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share in the comments which seal, fear, doubt, or unworthiness resonates most with you right now. If you're truly committed to breaking free from these self-imposed limitations, these simple acts of faith will demonstrate your commitment to the universe. And if you're a true chosen one, you'll stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal will not only change your perspective, but equip you with the tools to rewrite your destiny. This is not just another video vying for your attention. It's a divine appointment orchestrated by the universe itself. Everything unfolds with purpose, and you're here because you're ready to receive this message, to finally understand the power you wield. So the question that burns within your soul is, how do you recognize these seals in your own life? How do you shatter them once and for all? And how do you step into the role you were always meant to play? By the end of this message, you'll possess a clear roadmap for breaking free from fear, doubt, and unworthiness. You will then align your actions with your divine purpose as a chosen one. That is when you will ascend to your full potential, a beacon of light illuminating the world. Now, let's begin to deconstruct and understand how each seal can cause mirrored situations that can be avoided. Have you ever noticed that the very thing you fear most keeps showing up in your life? This isn't coincidence, chosen one. It's a direct result of the seal of fear and the mirrored situations it creates. Fear isn't just an emotion. It's a spiritual blockage with tangible consequences that hold you back from your divine purpose. The seal of fear is a self-imposed limitation, a prison built from the bricks of what if and I can't. It distorts your perception, preventing you from seeing the open doors and divinely appointed opportunities that surround you. Fear acts as a filter, causing you to only see potential threats and obstacles, blinding you to the abundance and blessings that the universe is constantly trying to shower upon you. This seal manifests as procrastination, avoidance, and a constant sense of anxiety, paralyzing your actions and keeping you stuck in a perpetual state of waiting for the perfect moment, a moment that will never arrive if fear dictates your steps. It's a subtle whisper that grows into a deafening roar, convincing you that the risks outweigh the rewards, that safety lies in stagnation, and that your dreams are simply too big, too audacious, too impossible to achieve. Consider this. A chosen one dreams of starting their own business, a venture divinely inspired and filled with the potential to impact countless lives. Yet the fear of failure grips them, whispering doubts about their abilities, their resources, and their worthiness of success. So they stay in a dead-end job, a soul-crushing routine that offers security but drains their spirit. The mirrored situation is stagnation and a gnawing sense of unfulfilled potential, a constant reminder of what could have been. Or picture a chosen one who fears rejection so deeply that they avoid vulnerability and intimacy in relationships. They build walls around their heart, afraid to let anyone see their true self, leading to shallow and unfulfilling connections. The mirrored situation is loneliness and a profound longing for deeper connection, a yearning for the love they believe they don't deserve. What about the chosen one who fears illness, becoming hyper-focused on every ache and pain, convinced that a serious disease is lurking around every corner? They create unnecessary stress and anxiety, which weakens their immune system and makes them more susceptible to illness. The mirrored situation is chronic stress and anxiety leading to actual health issues, a self-fulfilling prophecy fueled by fear. Do you see how this works, chosen one? But fear is only one piece of the puzzle. What happens when you combine fear with its insidious cousin, doubt? Have you ever felt like you're not good enough, despite all your talents and potential? That's the seal of doubt at work, amplifying those feelings and creating distorted reflections of your true abilities. Doubt isn't just a lack of confidence, chosen one. It's a spiritual attack on your self-worth and divine purpose, a calculated attempt to dim your light and silence your voice. The seal of doubt is a negative internal narrative, a relentless inner critic that whispers insidious lies about your capabilities and your worth. It undermines your confidence and prevents you from recognizing your inherent value as a child of the divine. This seal manifests as self-criticism, negative self-talk, and a constant need for external validation, preventing you from trusting your own intuition and guidance. You seek approval from others, constantly measuring yourself against their standards, forgetting that you are a unique and divinely crafted being with your own path to walk. Doubt creates a cycle of self-sabotage, where you undermine your own efforts and reinforce your negative beliefs. You set goals only to abandon them at the first sign of difficulty, convinced that you're not capable of achieving them. You receive compliments, but dismiss them as mere flattery, unable to internalize the positive feedback. This seal convinces you that you are an imposter, a fraud waiting to be exposed, further fueling your anxiety and self-doubt. Consider the chosen one who is constantly second-guessing their decisions at work, paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. This leads to missed opportunities and a lack of recognition, as they hesitate to take initiative and showcase their talents. The mirrored situation is feeling invisible and undervalued, reinforcing the belief that they are not good enough. Or imagine the chosen one who doubts their partner's love and loyalty, constantly seeking reassurance and scrutinizing their actions for signs of betrayal. This leads to jealousy, insecurity, and ultimately the breakdown of the relationship, as their doubts create a self-fulfilling prophecy. The mirrored situation is experiencing betrayal and heartbreak, confirming their fear of abandonment and deepening their sense of unworthiness. What about the chosen one who doubts their ability to change and grow, convinced that they are stuck in their old patterns and limitations? This prevents them from taking risks and pursuing their dreams, as they believe they are incapable of achieving their potential. The mirrored situation is stagnation and a feeling of being trapped in a limited reality, reinforcing the belief that they are incapable of achieving their potential. Are you beginning to see the patterns, chosen one? But what if you could overcome fear and doubt, only to be stopped by something even more fundamental, the feeling of being unworthy? The most insidious block is often the one you don't realize exists. Unworthiness is the most subtle and damaging of the three seals, creating hollow reflections of your true potential. This seal convinces you that you are fundamentally flawed and undeserving of love, success, and happiness, that you are somehow less than others, and that you don't deserve the good things in life. The seal of unworthiness is a deep-seated belief that prevents you from receiving the blessings and abundance that are rightfully yours. It's a subtle whisper that tells you that you are not good enough, not deserving enough, not worthy enough to receive the gifts that the universe is trying to bestow upon you. This seal manifests as self-sabotage, a tendency to settle for less than you deserve, and a constant feeling of guilt and shame, even when you have done nothing wrong. You may find yourself pushing away opportunities, downplaying your accomplishments, and sabotaging your relationships, all because you subconsciously believe that you don't deserve to be happy or successful. This seal can lead to attracting toxic relationships and situations that reinforce your negative self-image, as you unconsciously seek out experiences that validate your belief that you are unworthy. Let's consider the chosen one who consistently attracts partners who are emotionally unavailable or abusive, reinforcing their belief that they are not worthy of love. The mirrored situation is continued heartbreak and a deepening sense of worthlessness as they continue to attract partners who confirm their negative self-image. Or what about the chosen one who sabotages their own financial success, either through poor decisions or a subconscious belief that they don't deserve abundance? The mirrored situation is financial instability and a feeling of being trapped in a cycle of poverty, reinforcing their belief that they are not capable of achieving financial security. And then, there's the chosen one who neglects their own needs and prioritizes the needs of others, leading to burnout and resentment. They sacrifice their own well-being for the sake of others, convinced that their own needs are not important. The mirrored situation is feeling depleted and unfulfilled, reinforcing the belief that their own well-being is not important. Do you see now, chosen one, how unworthiness subtly sabotages your life? Now that we've identified the three seals and how they create mirrored situations, let's discuss the interconnectedness of each of these. These three seals don't operate in isolation. They are interconnected and reinforce each other, creating a powerful web of limitation. Can you see how fear, doubt, and unworthiness work together to keep you trapped in these mirrored situations? They are not separate entities, but rather interconnected threads woven into the fabric of your consciousness, working in tandem to hold you back from your true potential. Fear can lead to doubt, as you begin to doubt your ability to overcome your fears. Doubt can lead to unworthiness, as you begin to believe you are not good enough to achieve your dreams. Unworthiness can lead to fear, as you fear that you will be exposed as a fraud or failure. This is a vicious cycle, a self-perpetuating pattern that keeps you trapped in a state of limitation and unfulfillment. Imagine a chosen one who is called to be a healer, someone with a natural gift for helping others heal and transform their lives. But they fear judgment from others, doubting their abilities, and feeling unworthy of helping others. They may avoid pursuing their calling altogether, leading to a life of unfulfillment and regret. This is the mirrored situation, which in turn reinforces the three seals. Fear of judgment becomes a reality, doubt about their abilities deepens, and their sense of unworthiness intensifies. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, a trap designed to keep them from stepping into their divine purpose. Understanding this interconnectedness is the first step towards breaking free and unlocking your true potential. But we're just scratching the surface, chosen one. What we'll discover next about breaking free from these seals is even more shocking. Here's the secret the universe has been trying to tell you, chosen one. You are a divine conduit of love and light with the power to transform the world. This isn't some airy-fairy new age concept, but a fundamental truth about your very being, a divine appointment etched into your soul, waiting to be activated. Understand this message isn't just for your benefit, it's for the benefit of all mankind, because your awakening ripples outward, touching every life you encounter. What does it mean to be a divine conduit? It means you are designed to channel the very essence of the divine into this world, to be a vessel of healing, inspiration, and positive change. You are like a prism, refracting the pure white light of the divine into a spectrum of vibrant colors, each one a unique expression of love, compassion, and wisdom. This divine energy wants to flow through you, to heal the broken places, to ignite the spark of hope in the darkness, and to uplift humanity to a higher state of consciousness. But here's the catch. The three seals, fear, doubt, and unworthiness, act as filters, muffling the divine signal and preventing the full force of your light from shining forth. These seals are not just psychological barriers. They are spiritual enemies, insidious forces that seek to dim your light and keep you from fulfilling your divine destiny. They are the guardians of the status quo, the gatekeepers of limitation, and they will do everything in their power to keep you from breaking free. Breaking these seals isn't merely about personal growth or achieving individual success. It's about unleashing your full potential as a divine conduit and positively impacting the world on a grand scale. It's about stepping into your role as a catalyst for change, a beacon of hope, and a force for good in a world that desperately needs your light. When you heal yourself, you heal the world. When you overcome your limitations, you inspire others to do the same. You are not just on a personal journey. You are part of a collective awakening, a global movement towards greater love, compassion, and understanding. Chosen one, this is your divine assignment. Think about figures like Jesus, who faced down the seal of fear in the Garden of Gethsemane, the seal of doubt during his crucifixion, and the seal of unworthiness when he took on the sins of mankind. Or Mother Teresa, who overcame her own fears and doubts to serve the poorest of the poor, embodying selfless love and compassion. Or Martin Luther King Jr., who faced death threats and imprisonment, yet never wavered in his commitment to justice and equality. These were divine conduits who understood their purpose and refused to let anything stand in their way. But it's not just about these extraordinary figures. Consider the ordinary people who dedicate their lives to serving others, the teachers who inspire their students, the nurses who care for the sick, the activists who fight for justice, even the small act of smiling at a stranger who clearly needs it. Each of these acts, no matter how small, is a spark of divine light that can ignite a flame of positive change. Remember, even the smallest acts of kindness can create a ripple effect of positive change, transforming lives and communities in ways you may never even realize. Now that you understand your true potential as a divine conduit, let's get to work on breaking those seals and releasing your full power, but be warned, what you may uncover is going to shock and possibly terrify you. How do you fight what you can't see, chosen one? How do you confront a foe that exists only in the shadows of your mind? Confronting fear can seem like a daunting task, an impossible feat, but it is necessary to achieve alignment with your divine purpose. Know this, avoiding fear only makes it stronger, while confronting it weakens its grip, dissolving its power over your life. The first step towards breaking the seal of fear is facing it head-on, like a warrior staring down their enemy. You must become intimately acquainted with your fears, understanding their origins, their triggers, and their manifestations. What are you truly afraid of? Is it failure, rejection, judgment, or something else entirely? Dig deep into the recesses of your mind and uncover the hidden anxieties that are holding you back. What do you keep telling yourself is impossible? Start there. To confront your fears, take action. Grab a journal and list your biggest fears, both rational and irrational. Don't censor yourself or judge your fears. Simply write them down as they come to you. Once you have a list, challenge the validity of your fears. Ask yourself, is this fear based on reality, or is it based on a past experience or a limiting belief? What is the worst-case scenario? What is the best-case scenario? What is the most likely scenario? What evidence do you have to support this fear? What evidence do you have to refute it? Now, take small, courageous steps that push you outside of your comfort zone. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking up in a small group. If you're afraid of rejection, strike up a conversation with a stranger. If you're afraid of failure, take on a small project that you can complete successfully. Each small victory will build your confidence and weaken the grip of fear, and that is critical to know. Consider the story of a person who was afraid of public speaking, who joined a Toastmasters club and eventually became a confident and sought-after speaker. They started by trembling and stammering in front of a small group of strangers, but they persisted, honing their skills and building their confidence. Eventually, they were able to captivate audiences with their message, inspiring and empowering others to find their own voice. Or the person who was afraid of heights, who went skydiving and discovered a newfound appreciation for life. They faced their fear head-on, leaping out of a perfectly good airplane and experiencing the exhilaration of freefall. As they floated back to Earth, they realized that their fear had been holding them back from experiencing the full beauty and wonder of life. Think of the person who was afraid of rejection, who started dating, and eventually found their soulmate. They put themselves out there, risking heartbreak and disappointment, but they refused to let fear hold them back from finding true love. The more that you push past your fear, the more you overcome it. Facing your fears is only half the battle. You must also learn to silence the voice of doubt that whispers in your ear, because it is the very thing that holds you back. How do you deal with a voice that's inside your head, chosen one? A voice that constantly tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not capable, that you're going to fail. It's time to recognize that the first step to breaking the seal of doubt is to silence that inner critic, that relentless voice that undermines your confidence and sabotages your dreams, because it's not your true self. That inner critic is not your true self, but a collection of negative beliefs and limiting thoughts that you've accumulated over the years. It's the voice of your parents, your teachers, your friends, and society, all telling you what you can't do, what you shouldn't do, and who you should be. It's a false identity, a mask that you wear to protect yourself from judgment and criticism. But that mask is suffocating you, preventing you from expressing your true self and living your full potential. The first step to silencing your inner critic is to become aware of your negative self-talk. Pay attention to the thoughts that you have about yourself throughout the day. Are you constantly criticizing yourself, comparing yourself to others, or dwelling on your past mistakes? Write down your negative thoughts in a journal. Once you're aware of your negative self-talk, challenge the validity of your negative thoughts, replacing them with positive affirmations. Ask yourself, is this thought based on reality, or is it based on a limiting belief? Is this thought helpful or harmful? What would I say to a friend who is having this thought? Now, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes and focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Remind yourself that you are worthy of love, happiness, and success simply because you exist. If you mess up, don't beat yourself up over it. Instead, learn from your mistakes and move on. Let's consider the person who struggled with self-doubt, who started practicing affirmations, and eventually developed unwavering self-confidence. They started by feeling like a fraud, convinced that they were not good enough. But they persisted, repeating positive statements about themselves every day until they began to believe them. Or the person who was constantly criticizing themselves, who started practicing self-compassion and learned to accept themselves unconditionally. They started by treating themselves with kindness and understanding, even when they made mistakes. Over time, they learned to love and accept themselves for who they were, flaws and all. But even if you can overcome fear and doubt, you may still struggle with the feeling of being unworthy. This is the final seal and the last thing standing between you and your destiny. What if you were the gift the world has been waiting for, chosen one? What if your unique talents, skills, and experiences were exactly what the world needs right now? It's time to know that the first step to breaking the seal of unworthiness is to embrace your inherent worth, to recognize that you are all worthy of love, success, and happiness simply because you exist. You are a unique and irreplaceable being, a child of the divine with a special purpose to fulfill. You have something to offer the world that no one else can, and it's time to own that power. You are worthy of love simply because you are. You are worthy of success simply because you are capable. You are worthy of happiness simply because you deserve it. Start practicing self-care. Prioritize your own needs and well-being. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Do things that make you feel good about yourself. Now forgive yourself for your past mistakes and move forward with compassion. You are not defined by your past, but by what you do with your future. Let go of guilt and shame and embrace the opportunity to create a new and fulfilling life. Start practicing gratitude. Focus on the things you are grateful for in your life, both big and small. Keep a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This will help you to shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. The person who felt undeserving of love, who started practicing self-care, and eventually attracted a loving and supportive partner. They started by prioritizing their own needs and well-being, learning to love themselves first. The person who felt guilty about their past mistakes forgave themselves and went on to achieve great things. They realized that their past did not define them and that they were capable of creating a better future. The key to your success is to believe in yourself and to know that you are worthy of the blessings that are coming your way. By breaking these 3 seals, you are not just transforming your own life, but you are also paving the way for others to do the same. Your light will shine brighter, your energy will flow more freely, and your impact on the world will be amplified. But what you must realize, chosen one, is that there is a price to pay. What if you could speak directly to the universe and rewrite your destiny, chosen one? You might be surprised, but you can. Affirmations are not just positive self-talk. They are not simple mantras for the mindless masses. They are a powerful tool given to you to communicate directly with the divine, a gift used to actively rewrite your reality by replacing the insidious whispers of negativity with declarations that resonate with the very fabric of creation. Don't underestimate their power. They are not empty words, but active commands to the universe. Chosen one, to wield affirmations effectively, you must first understand their underlying architecture. Think of affirmations as code, lines of programming that reshape the software of your subconscious mind. They must be specific, targeting the exact areas of your life you wish to transform. They must be measurable, allowing you to track your progress and celebrate your victories. They must be achievable within the realm of possibility, yet still stretching you beyond your comfort zone. They must be relevant, aligning with your core values and your divine purpose. And finally, they must be time-bound, setting a clear deadline for manifestation, lighting a fire in your mind. Each word chosen is a brick in the new foundation you're building for your life. The most potent affirmations begin with the words, I am, not in some distant future, but right here, right now. These are not wishes or hopes. They are pronouncements of your desired reality in the present moment. I am courageous, not I will be courageous someday. I am abundant, not I hope to be abundant in the future. I am worthy, not I wish I felt worthy. You are speaking from the seat of your divine authority, declaring your truth into existence. Repetition and consistency are key. Like a blacksmith hammering steel, you must strike the same spot again and again to forge your desired reality. Program your subconscious mind and create the results you want. For those struggling with the seal of fear, declare, I am courageous and confident, and I embrace new challenges with excitement. Feel the truth of those words resonating within your being, shattering the chains of anxiety and doubt. For those battling the seal of doubt, proclaim, I am worthy of love, success, and happiness, and I trust my inner guidance. Let this declaration wash over you, dissolving the negative self-talk and filling you with unwavering self-belief. And for those grappling with the seal of unworthiness, affirm, I am a divine conduit of love and light, and I deserve to receive all the blessings the universe has to offer. Believe it, receive it, and act as though it is already true. Affirmations are powerful, but they are most effective when combined with the practice of visualization. What if you could see your future now, chosen one? What if you could step into your ideal life and experience it fully before it even manifests in the physical world? That is the power of visualization, a tool to manifest your dreams by creating a clear mental picture of your desired reality. But don't mistake visualization for mere daydreaming, chosen one. It is a potent technique to align your energy with the universe, focusing your intention and attracting your desires with laser-like precision. To harness the art of visualization, first find a quiet space where you can relax and focus without distractions, dimming the lights and breathing slowly. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, releasing any tension or stress from your body. Now begin to visualize yourself living your ideal life, experiencing joy, abundance, and fulfillment. See yourself achieving your goals, surrounded by love and support, and making a positive impact on the world. Don't just see it, feel it. Engage all your senses, seeing the colors, hearing the sounds, feeling the textures, and even smelling the aromas of your desired reality. What are you wearing? What are you doing? Who are you with? Where are you located? Imagine athletes who visualize themselves winning before a competition, seeing themselves cross the finish line, feel the adrenaline pumping through their veins, and hearing the roar of the crowd. These athletes use visualization to program their minds for success, aligning their energy with the desired outcome. Or entrepreneurs who visualize their business success before launching their company, seeing their products flying off the shelves, feel the excitement of closing deals, and hearing the applause of satisfied customers. These entrepreneurs use visualization to attract abundance and create a thriving business. And consider individuals who visualize themselves healed from illness, seeing their bodies strong and healthy, feel the vitality coursing through their veins, and hearing the words of encouragement from their doctors. These individuals use visualization to activate their body's natural healing abilities and restore their well-being. But all the visualization and affirmations in the world won't matter without taking inspired action. You must move forward with what you've been shown. I can give you all the tools in the world, but they are worthless without movement. Chosen one. It's time to understand that inspired action is crucial for manifesting your desires and aligning with your divine purpose. You cannot simply sit back and wait for the universe to deliver your dreams on a silver platter. You must take action, move forward, and co-create your reality. It's not about forcing things to happen or bending the world to your will. It's about aligning yourself with the flow of the universe and allowing it to carry you toward your destiny. Inspired action is not the same as forced action. It's not about pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion or sacrificing your well-being for the sake of achievement. It's about taking steps that feel aligned and joyful, that resonate with your inner guidance and bring you a sense of fulfillment. It's about listening to your intuition and following your heart, rather than relying solely on logic and reason. So how do you know if it's forced or inspired action? It's easy. Inspired actions feel good, forced actions don't. The path of inspired action begins with tuning into your intuition, with listening to that still, small voice within that whispers guidance and direction. Quiet your mind, connect with your heart, and ask yourself, what is the next step I need to take to move closer to my goals? Trust the answer that comes to you, even if it doesn't make sense logically. Now, identify small, manageable steps you can take each day to move closer to your goals. Don't try to do everything at once. Focus on taking one small step at a time, and celebrate small victories and trust that the universe will guide you along the way. The universe loves speed. The faster you act, the more quickly the universe will reward your effort. Consider the person who felt called to be a writer, started writing for just 15 minutes a day, and eventually published a book. A small step that led to a life-changing accomplishment. Or the person who felt called to be a teacher, started volunteering at a local school, and eventually became a full-time teacher, turning a passion into a profession. And the person who felt called to be an artist, started creating art for fun, and eventually sold their work for a living, proving dreams can come true. These are people who followed what they were called to do and didn't give up. Now that you've taken action and gotten a result, you must reframe what you've learned. What if the things that happen to you are meant to happen? Chosen one. What if your trials and tribulations, your setbacks and disappointments were not random occurrences, but rather divinely orchestrated lessons designed to help you grow stronger and evolve into your best self? Reframing mirrored situations as opportunities for growth and transformation is the key to unlocking your full potential, to seeing the hidden blessings within every challenge. Challenges are not punishments, but rather divine lessons designed to help you evolve. Mirrored situations often reveal unresolved issues, limiting beliefs, or patterns of behavior that are holding you back. By recognizing these patterns and addressing the root causes, you can break free from the cycle of suffering and create a more fulfilling life. The universe is showing you the way forward. To reframe mirrored situations, you must first become aware of your own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Ask yourself what you can learn from each challenge you face. What is the universe trying to teach you? What limiting beliefs are being triggered? What patterns of behavior are you repeating? Once you have identified the lessons, challenge the validity of your beliefs and patterns. Are they serving you, or are they holding you back? Are they based on truth, or are they based on fear? Let go of what is no longer serving you and embrace new, empowering beliefs and patterns. Give gratitude for the lessons learned and the opportunity to grow stronger. Trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even if you can't see it at the time. Consider the person who lost their job, reframed it as an opportunity to pursue their passion and start their own business. Or the person who went through a difficult breakup, reframed it as an opportunity to learn more about themselves and attract a healthier relationship. Or the person who was diagnosed with a serious illness, reframed it as an opportunity to prioritize their health and live more fully. These are people who sought the opportunities hidden within adversity. By breaking the 3 seals and reframing your mirrored situations, you are preparing yourself for the next stage of your journey. What if everything that has happened to you, every single challenge, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, has led you to this very moment, chosen one? It's time to accept the mantle, to step into your divine purpose, not as a distant goal, but as a living, breathing reality that unfolds with each passing day. Recognizing your divine purpose is not the finish line. It's the starting gun for a race you were born to win. The seals are broken, but they must remain broken. Living out your divine purpose means aligning every facet of your being, your actions, your thoughts, your emotions with the higher calling that resonates within your soul. It's about consciously choosing to embody your true self, to shed the masks you've worn for so long, and to embrace the unique gifts and talents that you possess. This isn't a passive acceptance. It's an active commitment to becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's about using your unique skills, the things that make you uniquely you, to positively impact the world. What's your gift? Imagine a healer using their innate gifts of compassion and empathy to soothe the suffering of others, offering comfort and guidance to those who are lost and hurting, a beacon of light in their darkest hours. Or a teacher who ignites the spark of curiosity in their students, inspiring them to reach for the stars and unlock their full potential, shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Think of an artist who channels their creative energy into breathtaking works of art that uplift and inspire, stirring the soul and reminding us of the beauty that exists in the world. And don't forget the leader who uses their influence to champion justice and equality, creating positive change in their community and beyond, leaving a legacy that will endure for generations to come. What impact will you make? But as you step into your power, chosen one, be prepared for resistance. Why does it often feel like everything is falling apart just as it's about to come together, chosen one? It's time to understand the concept of spiritual warfare. As you step into your divine purpose, you will inevitably face resistance from forces that seek to derail you, to dim your light, and to prevent you from fulfilling your destiny. Don't be discouraged by these challenges. They are not a sign that you're on the wrong path, but rather a confirmation that you are on the right one, that you are a force to be reckoned with. Take heart, chosen one. This resistance is proof that you're on the verge of something extraordinary. Spiritual warfare can manifest in many forms, each designed to test your resolve and undermine your faith. You might experience external attacks, such as negative people who try to discourage you, challenging circumstances that seem to arise out of nowhere, and unexpected obstacles that block your path. Or you might face internal attacks, such as negative thoughts that plague your mind, self-doubt that erodes your confidence, and emotional turmoil that saps your motivation. There are also distractions and temptations that lure you away from your purpose, enticing you to stray from your path and get caught up in worldly pursuits. Are you prepared for the fight? Consider Jesus, tempted by Satan in the desert, facing hunger, thirst, and the promise of worldly power, yet remaining steadfast in his commitment to God's will. Or the Apostle Paul, who faced persecution, imprisonment, and countless hardships for spreading the gospel, yet never wavering in his faith. Even today, countless individuals face opposition and adversity for standing up for their beliefs, for pursuing their dreams, and for making a positive impact on the world. They are attacked for what they believe in, for what they want to create, and for the good they wish to bring to this world. Why? Because they're making a difference. So, how do you protect yourself from these attacks and continue moving forward, chosen one? How do you guard yourself against the things you cannot see, chosen one? It's time to understand the armor of light, the spiritual practices and tools that empower you to defend yourself from negative influences and maintain your connection to the divine. This armor is not a passive defense. It's an active force that strengthens your resolve, illuminates your path, and empowers you to overcome any challenge that comes your way. This armor is as much a weapon as it is a shield. The armor of light consists of several key components, each playing a vital role in your spiritual well-being. Prayer and meditation serve as your direct line to the divine, allowing you to connect with the source of strength, wisdom, and guidance. Scripture and affirmations reinforce positive beliefs and truths about yourself and your purpose, shielding you from negative self-talk and doubt. Visualization and intention create a protective shield of light around you, deflecting negative energy and attracting positive influences. And gratitude and forgiveness help you maintain a positive attitude, release negative energy, and keep your heart open to receive blessings. Remember, this armor is only as strong as your will. Think of the individual who used prayer and meditation to find peace and clarity during times of intense stress and uncertainty, emerging from the darkness with renewed strength and purpose. Or the individual who used scripture and affirmations to overcome negative self-talk and build unshakable confidence, transforming their self-image and achieving their goals with unwavering determination. These are people who did not let the negativity get to them, and you must do the same. With the right tools, you have the capability of living in alignment and receiving the fruits of your labor. What if I told you there was a way to activate abundance in every area of your life, chosen one? Abundance is not just about material wealth. It's about experiencing fullness, joy, and fulfillment in all aspects of your being: love, health, creativity, and purpose. This state of abundance is a natural consequence of breaking the 3 seals, embodying your divine purpose, and protecting yourself from spiritual warfare. It's the reward for aligning with your true self and living in harmony with the universe. To open yourself to receive abundance, you must first believe that you are worthy of it, releasing any lingering feelings of unworthiness or scarcity that may be holding you back. You must also embrace the principle of giving and receiving with grace, understanding that energy flows in a continuous cycle and that you must be open to both giving and receiving in order to maintain balance. Practice gratitude for what you already have, appreciating the blessings that are present in your life, no matter how small they may seem, and trust that the universe will provide everything you need, knowing that you are supported and guided on your path, even when you can't see the way forward. Always be open to receiving. Think of the individual who attracted financial prosperity by using their gifts to serve others, creating a business that not only generated wealth, but also made a positive impact on the world. Or the individual who found fulfilling relationships by embodying self-love and worthiness, attracting partners who mirrored their own sense of value and respect. There are countless people who embody abundance, and there are countless ways you can too. But what happens next, chosen one? What is the ultimate destination of this journey? As we reach the end of our time together, chosen one, understand that there is no end, only a beginning on a grander scale. The journey you've undertaken, the truths you've uncovered, are not meant to be hoarded but shared, not to be the destination, but the vehicle. As more chosen ones awaken, as more of you break free from the chains of fear, doubt, and unworthiness, you contribute to a ripple effect of positive change that transforms the world, one soul at a time. This collective ascension, this rising of consciousness, is not a lofty ideal but a tangible force, shaping our reality and ushering in a new era of peace, love, and harmony on Earth. Each individual's journey is interconnected, a thread in the tapestry of the divine, contributing to the greater whole. The very act of breaking the three seals, of shattering the limitations that have held you captive, is not just a personal victory, but a gift to humanity, freeing you from limitation and freeing the collective. These three seals are patterns that exist across humanity, and as one rises out of this, so too does the collective, even by a small degree. It is now your sacred duty to arm others to ascend, to share the light that has been ignited within you, to become a beacon of hope for those who are still lost in the darkness. As a divine conduit with clear pipes, now what? The energy flows freely, the messages come through with ease, but the real work begins now, to keep those channels clear and to assist others in clearing theirs. This isn't a one-time event, chosen one, but a lifelong commitment to maintaining your connection to the divine, to sustaining your light, and to empowering others to do the same. Continue practicing the tools and techniques. We've discussed the affirmations that reshape your reality, the visualizations that manifest your desires, the inspired actions that propel you forward, and the armor of light that protects you from negative influences. Seek out and connect with other chosen ones to create a supportive community, a haven of love and understanding, where you can share your experiences, learn from each other, and amplify your collective power. Share your gifts and talents with the world, using your voice to inspire and uplift others, to speak truth to power, and to be a force for positive change in your community and beyond. Be a beacon of light in the darkness, embodying love, compassion, and forgiveness, even in the face of adversity, showing others that there is a better way, a path of hope and healing. Regular self-assessment is crucial to identify recurring fear, doubt, and unworthiness, and to recalibrate, to realign with your divine purpose. Active participation in communities aligned with your divine purpose will give you strength. Continuous learning and growth will expand your capacity to serve, to be a greater force for good in the world. This leads to a discussion about the importance of community, for you are not meant to walk this path alone. What if you could do this with others, chosen one? What if you could amplify your power, accelerate your growth, and multiply your impact by joining forces with other chosen ones? That is the power of community, the immense potential that lies in connecting with like-minded individuals who share your vision, your values, and your commitment to creating a better world. Within a supportive community, you'll find shared experiences and unwavering support from those who understand your journey, who can offer guidance, encouragement, and a safe space to be yourself, authentically and unapologetically. You'll experience amplified energy and collective intention for manifesting your desires, as you combine your power with others to create a force that is far greater than the sum of its parts. You'll receive accountability and encouragement to stay on your path, to persevere through challenges, and to remain steadfast in your commitment to your divine purpose. And you'll discover opportunities for collaboration and co-creation, working together to bring your shared visions to life, to build something beautiful and meaningful that benefits the world. Joining a community addresses the mirrored situation of isolation and loneliness, replacing it with belonging and connection. Furthermore, actively contributing to the community increases your conduit power by expanding the receiver and transmitter, allowing you to channel even greater amounts of divine energy. As we leave each other, what is the final and most important thing to keep with you, the key that unlocks the door to your limitless potential? In closing, allow me to leave you with this prayer, a blessing for your journey, a reminder of the divine power that resides within you. Gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for the blessings we have received, for the truths we have uncovered, and for the journey that lies ahead. We ask for your strength, your guidance, and your protection as we continue to embody our divine purpose, to break free from the chains of limitation, and to shine our light upon the world. Affirm our worthiness, our potential, and our ability to make a positive impact, to be a force for good in our communities and beyond. Bless not only each individual who has gathered here today, but also the group that has come together, united by a shared vision of love, peace, and harmony. May we continue to support each other, to uplift each other, and to empower each other to fulfill our highest potential. This prayer resolves the tension of spiritual warfare and provides a sense of peace and closure, as well as setting the intention for continued positive momentum. With all being said, it is time to let you know what you can do to keep up with the content, to stay connected to this community of light. Are you ready to take the next step, chosen one? Are you ready to fully embrace your divine purpose and embark on this incredible journey of transformation? I invite you to connect, share, and continue evolving on your path to deepen your understanding, to expand your influence, and to create a life that is aligned with your highest potential. Subscribe to this channel for more empowering content, for insights, guidance, and inspiration that will help you stay on track and reach your goals. Share this video with others who need to hear the message, to awaken their hearts, to ignite their souls, and to empower them to step into their own divine purpose. Comment with your biggest takeaway, a question you have about your journey, or a declaration of your commitment to living a life of purpose and passion. Join the community on social media or through a dedicated forum to connect with like-minded individuals, to share your experiences, and to receive support and encouragement. Subscribing ensures you receive future guidance, sharing amplifies the message and helps others awaken, and commenting fosters community and provides invaluable feedback. What do we leave you with as a final request, a parting seal that will empower you to light the way for others? The future is not something to be feared, but something to be created, and you, chosen one, are now prepared to light the way for others, to guide them out of the darkness and into the light, to show them the path to their own divine purpose. Remember, your individual journey is not just about you, it is part of a larger collective ascension, a rising of consciousness that is sweeping across the planet, transforming lives, and creating a new era of peace, love, and harmony. You are a part of this growing wave, a force of nature that cannot be stopped, a beacon of hope that shines brightly in the darkness. Go forth and shine your light, chosen one, for the world needs your gifts, your talents, and your unwavering commitment to creating a better future for all. Stay blessed, chosen one.